What's it? Allah?
Some
You
Muslims,
ask about Allah and
yeah, who is Allah? The topic is who's Allah.
yes.
Who is Allah?
Just a minute, please.
All right.
Just a minute.
So guys, please invite your friends. We have Dr. Rohi with us live on air, as you see. And Dr. Rohi, he is a person who have a PhD from Al Azhar University, which is the highest Islamic school, which supposedly he have a lot better education than mine. You know, for me, I have a bachelor degree only in Islamic law. Dr. Rohi have a PhD, and you can tell there's a big difference, right? So we expect a high knowledge from high educated person. All right, Dr. Rohi, are you there?
Okay. Yes. I am tired tonight, but my friend told me to debate with you, so I will debate because you are a respect person, and I like to debate with you, my friend.
Thank you, Dr. Rohi. You're welcome, and I'm happy to have you with us today. And anytime you feel that you are tired, you need to go, please just say so, and you will be your way to bed. I understand. So who is Allah?
Thank you.
So who is Allah, Dr. Rohi? People are listening.
Is my voice clear now?
Yes, your voice is good. Your voice is good.
Yes, thank you. Name of Allah took from Ali Hashay. Ali Hashay, it means he worshipped him. Then this name was given to God only. Look, the most great king didn't dare to be called himself Allah. This name.
Say again. So what? The Greek king?
I said the most great king didn't dare to be called himself Allah. Name of Allah took from Ali Hashay. It means he worshipped him.
And where you get this from? I mean, Ali Hashay, which worship something. So you are saying that Allah is not a name. Allah is just a word being worship something.
No. This name was known to Arab before Islam, but we don't know the first person who said this name. But we can saying that name of Allah is Arabic translation to four Hebrews word Elohim, which it means God, and the word Elohim took from verb Allah or Ilya in Hebrew.
So okay, so the original of the word Allah, is it Arabic or Hebrew?
It is from Arabic, it is in Hebrew.
So, but you are saying nobody knows who is the first one who used that name, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And how, as long you do not know who is the first one who used this name, how you know that was an Arab? If you do not know him, if you do not know the history, you do not know the date, you do not know the person, how you know that the first one who used it is an Arab?
It is in the dictionary of all dictionary in Arabic.
There's no dictionary. All the dictionary are guessing about what Allah, because simply there's no definition. Nobody can, like you. Like now, if this is what dictionary said, here we go, we refuted dictionary, because in order to tell me I am a dictionary and I'm going to teach you about a language, you have to tell me where you get this from, the roots of it. And then what you say to me, that there's a guy, he is the first one who used that word Allah, and we do not know who is he. So how dictionary can come to a conclusion like this? A dictionary is made by a man like you and me.
Yes, dictionary Arabic it is rich for the root of the word. Ali Hashay.
No, my friend, this is false. The word ilah have nothing to do with Ali Hashay. The word ilah, first of all, is not even an Arabic word. It is coming from the word al or el. In the ancient Aramaic, they used to use one the same as the Hebrew. When they speak about God, they add al in the beginning of the word or at the end of the word. In the new Hebrew, they changed the al from al to el. So now they say Elohim. So El is a word meaning God. It's not a name of a God, but you as a Muslim, You consider Allah as a name, not as a word mean God, not worshiping something. And you just said to me that the origin of this thing, that somebody he said he worshipped something, and this is Ali Hashay, which mean Allah. So Allah is worshiping something. So you Muslims, you worship something, but you do not know what is that thing, because the second you say something, it's mean it's unknown.
Yes. الله يعني اسم الجلالة هو أنا كما قلت اشتق from أله الشيء يعني عبده ثم يعني then أطلق هذا على الخالق then it
No
means
problem,
he worship him.
my friend. You said you keep repeating the same thing, saying Ali Hashay worship something. So your God Allah is something. How you worship something which is unknown? Because something is mean it's something is unknown. It's something. You see, when I say I know what I'm talking about, like even in Arabic, in same in English, in English they put the word the before the name, and that will make it known. In Arabic we add the two letters al, right, and that will make it known, al ta'rif. So here you are saying to me that Ali Hashay is worshiping something, and you as a Muslim worshiping something, but you do not know what is that something. And this is the question. We go back to zero. What is that something you worship? Who is Allah?
Uh, I said I don't know who the first person who called this name Allah, but it is this is a proof that this name is the true name for Allah. Why? Because now look at Lord or God in English or خداوند in باريس in يعني في الفارسي أو أولهيم بالعبرية أو ديو in French أو ديفينيتا
My
مثلا
friend, Elohim is not a
أو
name of
دوس.
Elohim is not a name of God. Elohim is a word meaning gods, actually, not God. So our God's name is not Elohim. This is not a name. So I'm asking you now, you Muslim, you consider Allah as a name, not just a word meaning God. And now you are telling me that Allah is coming from saying worshiping something. And I repeat myself again. And I know when I'm going to get the answer. That thing you say, you call it something. Allah is something. How in the world we worship something, and which means we do not know who is Allah, you do not know. And all this circle now, you are trying to give me definition about Allah, but you do not know who is the one who named it and why he named it and what it says about, and how you know that is what he meant. There's no proof. Secondly, Allah is not one word. It is Al and Lah. Al is a word meaning God in the old Aramaic and the ancient Hebrew. Al Lah, this is God. Lah. So your God name, the true name of your God is Lah, not Allah. This is why if you go to the Quran, chapter 1, verse number 1, and chapter 1, verse number 2, it says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbul Alamin. What happened to Allah? It says became Lillah. Lillah. So what is the name of your God? Is La. So now your God now is clear, and this Quran, don't tell me Quran is wrong. Quran, you cannot take letters out of the name, because names, they are names. We cannot change them, we cannot take letters from them. The second we take letters, it means those letters are addition. This is why in the chapter 1, verse number 2, when it says Alhamdulillah, the al is taken off. Li in Arabic, and you know very well, mean two. So Alhamdu, thanks, li lah. That mean your God name is La. Now you gave me definition, nobody heard of it, and have nothing to do with the truth. And I'm asking you again and again, who is La?
Look, my friend, you have mystic. Why? And this is not al-ta'rif in Allah, but it is just the letter يعني similar with al-ta'rif, such as as in word English, such as جمع، يعني يكون جمع لكنها ليست الجمع. يعني هنا تتشابه التعريف مع الله، لكنها ليست التعريف. هنا الله لا تبدأ بالتعريف، يعني هنا لا تبدأ
Thank you.
الألف واللام.
So why we take it off? Why we take it off? Thank you. This is what I'm saying. Actually, I am not saying it is a tarif. I am saying that al is a word in the ancient Aramaic and the ancient Hebrew, mean God. God. Al is not al ta'rif, is not, it's not equal to the in English. So Al
Yes.
is a word meaning God. Thank you very much. So Al La, God La. So your God name is La, and the Al before it mean God. So now God La. Who is the one who named it La? You said you do not know. If anyone go right now and search in any website, he will find that in 2 minutes in Google that La is the name of the moon god.
No, no. Why the Lah is the moon god?
Yes, hey,
Why?
this is the truth. You can search right now, Dr. Rohi. You have a PhD.
Can you prove this in the Lah is the moon god?
Yeah, sure. It is very easy. Here we go. Will take me 2 seconds. Here we go. Here we go.
My friend.
My,
Even if
no, no,
there
hold
are,
on, hold on. You know, hold on. You
yes,
see,
yes.
people they have a the Christian they say there's many names use, but there's words is equal to God. So there's Yah, there's Yah, and there's Yah, and there's Al, which means God, and there's Allah, and there is etc. All of them is equal to one thing. Either you mean God when you say Al, or you mean the name of the moon god. Here we go. I just it took me 2 seconds. La, La is what? La is the moon god, the lunar god. As simple as that. Anyone can go and make a search in 2 seconds, and he will see the answer. It's not like something mysterious. Google there, full of websites. You can search right now. Search for the moon god. What is the moon god? You will see the name of the moon god is La. It's not a secret. So now look, Dr. Rohi.
Yes.
We have a clear proof that La mean the moon god, and we prove from chapter 1 verse number 2 that this is the name of your God, Li La. Okay, now still will not give me even who is your God, because even this is not my question. Let us say for the sake of argument, it happened that the name of the God of the Muslims is so the same as the moon god, but it is not. Okay, we will let it go. But who is this God? Still we do not know. Or what you are saying to me, that we as Muslims we worship a God, his name is La, and this is the same name of the moon god, and all religion is based on the moon. We fast by the moon, we break fasting by the moon, we celebrate by the moon, everything in Islam based on the moon. Yet they are not people who worship the moon god. You will say to me the Quran says don't worship the moon. Yes, we are not talking about worshiping the moon. The moon god is not the moon. There's a God who is the God of the moon. If you remember, Dr. Rohi, do you remember the story where your prophet he said to his cousin, he said, I don't believe in the Lord of An-Najm. Kafartu bi Rabbi An-Najm, in the chapter of An-Najm.
Who said that?
The cousin of Muhammad, the one who was married to his daughter. He said to him, Kafartu bi Rabbi An-Najm. Do you remember
what's the relation?
Okay, who is the Lord of the Najm? Who is the God of the star?
Look, my friend, I answer you about the God, the moon god. Even if there is a worship of the moon in the Arabia, what's the matter of Islam in this worship?
I'm coming with my proofs, my friend. I'm coming with my proofs. I'm asking you. This is why I'm asking about this. What the cousin of Muhammad? What Muhammad he said to his cousin when he said, I refuse to worship the moon, the God of the stars. Why Muhammad is asking him to worship the God of the stars in the chapter of An-Najm?
What's the relationship with the cousin of Muhammad in the Islam?
The cousin of Muhammad is not the topic. The cousin of Muhammad, I'm just mentioning to you a topic, like a story in the Quran. I'm not talking about this is what is mentioned in the interpretation for the Quran.
Cousin of Muhammad is disbeliever. He worshipped two idols.
No problem. But why Muhammad is asking him to worship the God of the star?
Look, my friend, Islam is a clear religion calling for the worship of one God. The
He is the
Holy
God of the
Quran
star.
said
He is the God
said
of the star.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Listen to me, please.
Hmm.
The Holy Quran said in chapter 41:37, don't prostrate to the sun or to the moon, but prostrate to Allah who created them.
See, I am the one who told you
Uh,
that. I am the one who told you the Quran
now,
says don't
now,
prostrate to the moon, but we don't.
listen,
But
listen,
worshiping
listen, please to
Dr.
me.
Rohi, worshiping the God of the moon is not worshiping the moon. You are not answering. A person who worship the God of the moon, he don't worship the moon. So don't prostrate to the moon. Prostrate to the God of the moon.
Yes, the God
Thank you
of the
very much.
moon,
Who
the
is the
God
God of the
of the
moon? Who is the moon? Who is the God of the moon? Allah,
the
correct?
God of the all worlds who
No,
created
no,
the
no, 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 no,
worlds.
no. Okay, the Quran says. Okay, can you go with me to the chapter of An-Najm, verse number 1?
Yes, let
والنجم إذا
me.
هوى والنجم إذا هوى ما ضل صاحبكم وما غوى. The cousin of
Let
Muhammad,
me
he said to
open
him,
the.
the cousin of Muhammad said to him, قال عتبة ابن أبي لهب كفرت برب النجم. Utbah, the son of Abi Lahab, he said, I am a kafir in the Lord of the star. The prophet of Allah, he said to him, aren't you afraid that the dog of Allah will eat you? أما
Yes.
تخاف أن يأكلك كلب الله. Okay, why Muhammad saying that the Lord of the star, he have a dog and he will eat you if you don't believe in him?
Uh, I don't know what is the happen in the cousin of Muhammad and the
But
son
it doesn't
cousin of
matter what
Muhammad.
happened, my friend. But it doesn't matter. Your prophet is taking old legend that there's the God of the moon, the God of the stars. He have dogs, and if anyone who don't worship him, they will send his dog to eat him. As you see, this is your prophet talking. This is not me. This is not you. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أما تخاف أن يأكلك كلب الله. قال فخرج في تجارة إلى اليمن فبينما هم قد عرسوا إذ سمعوا etc. The story. So your prophet confirming again that he worshipped the moon god and the god of the stars, and he is forcing people, scaring people to worship that god. I mean, God is not the god of a star, is the god of the whole world. So why Muhammad is upset from the guy who said to him كفرت برب النجم?
Let me set this hadith and insert this hadith,
All
please.
right.
كفرت كفرت برب النجم. Uh, please. in chapter النجم
Yeah.
كفرت برب النجم.
Mhm.
عن عتبة في أنه عن عتبة ابن أبي لهب حين قال إني كفرت برب النجم إذا هوى فقال النبي اللهم سلط عليه كلبك فأخذه الأسد في طريق الشام. I don't know what is the problem with this you if
The problem, your prophet is
عتبة.
teaching the same as those who worship gods, who they are gods of the stars. They have dogs, they have animals, and if you don't worship them, they will send their animals to eat you. So it's not a coincidence that it happened that your god, his name is Lah, which is the moon god. Your god have a dog. I mean, why God have a dog? Can you tell me, Dr. Rohi? Was your prophet exaggerating and lying about God having a dog, or he mean it?
رب النجم هو الله رب الأكوان رب العالمين يعني is the رب العالمين Lord of the world Lord of the
Who
universe
care? I
Lord
mean,
of
this is not a
all
question.
beings.
Dr. Rohi, wake up with me. Listen, Allah is your God. His name is Lah. You said he is not the moon god. No problem. Why, if a person he says, I am a kafir in the Lord of the star, Muhammad, he get upset and he says to him, aren't you afraid that Allah will send you his dog to eat you? What that have to do with any true belief and any true prophet? Do you really believe that if I don't believe in Allah, Allah will send his dog to eat me? And why he is not sending his dogs to eat me? And why he have a dog?
Because,
Is that because he is the moon god and the moon god have a dog?
no, no, not a moon god.
So who is this God who have a
Uh,
dog? Explain to us, who is this God who have a dog? I thought dogs in Islam are dirty, they are najis.
no, no, no. Dog is meaning of the lion, not mean dog.
Ah,
It
so
is
your prophet, he said dog, he mean lion? I mean, how come? Come on, Dr. Rohi. When I say dog, I mean dog. The dog is a dog. He can say, Muhammad did not say, aren't you afraid the lion will eat you? He did not say that. He said, aren't you afraid the dog of Allah will eat you? And let us go with you. Why Allah have a lion? Allah will send his lion to eat me?
yes. All the creation it is belong to Allah.
No
Lion,
problem, no
dogs,
problem.
all
But how Muhammad he knew that Allah have a dog in heaven? Where did he get this
look
information from?
in this look. I read from the tafsir. What's it? قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم اللهم سلط عليه كلبك فأخذه الأسد في طريق الشام. كل التفسير كده. فأخذه الأسد في طريق الشام.
Okay.
The lion took him in the way of the
So your
Sham.
prophet, he prayed for Allah dog to eat him. He prayed to Allah to send his dog to eat him, but a lion he ate him. That means your prophet prayer did not work. Look what he said.
Yes.
You are the one who said that. You said your prophet, he said he prayed to Allah to send his dog to eat him. Question, first of all, how Muhammad he knew that Allah have a dog? How he knew that he, Allah, is a God who have dogs and he can send them to eat people? And secondly, the guy was not eaten by a dog, he was eaten by a lion, according to the story. So the prayer of your prophet did not work, because he did not say Allah sent him a lion to eat him. He said send him a dog to eat him.
All creation belongs to Allah.
My friend,
beings.
okay. You see, you are not listening. Okay, let us go back to zero. Who is Allah? Don't give me name now. Forget about the name. Obviously, the name you just admitted that Allah is a word means something, worship means something. So the name will lead us to nothing. And you said the first one who used that name, nobody knows who is he. Thank you very much. Now, who is Allah?
Allah is Lord of the worlds.
But this is not an answer. Anyone, all those who have religion, they believe their God is the Lord of the world. Who is Allah? Do you know who is Allah? You do not know. So you are making us giving us a definition that he is the Lord of the world, but there's no proof that he is. And do you know that how you know he is the Lord of the world?
Because he said, I am the Lord of the world.
How you know he said? How you know he said? Muhammad, he never.
In the first chapter in Quran, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
Well, thank you very much. The first chapter in the Quran proved that Allah cannot be Lord, because how Allah he say thanks to Allah?
Yes, one of the greatest attribute of the Quran than other books that he focus on Rabbil Alameen, Lord of the all beings.
Dr. Rohi, if you are talking, you are making a speech. Let's say I invited you to our church, and you say, starting introducing yourself, you say, first of all, I want to thank Dr. Rohi for coming. But you are Dr. Rohi. So how Allah he says in the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful, when he is Allah, in the name of Allah? You see, I say in the name of the president or the king or the name of God, for I am not God. This is why I say in the name of the God. But Allah himself, he say in the name of Allah. Obviously he is not the one is talking here. He cannot be Allah. This is the author of the Quran fabricating stories, speaking as he is, speaking in the name of God, but he forgot to switch the personality. So in the name of Allah, the most gracious, praise be to Allah. Allah saying praise be to Allah. And then he says Allah most gracious, most merciful. He just said that already here. Why he's repeating himself? And then he says show us the straight way. Allah is saying show us the straight way. How Allah he say that? This is obviously a prayer made by Muhammad, put it in the Quran, and you Muslims took it and you claim that this is coming from Allah. But until now, you do not tell me who is Allah. Or what you are saying to me, he is the Lord of the world, but nobody knows who's this guy. Did your prophet spoke to Allah? Did he speak to Allah? No. Did he see Allah? No. Have you ever heard his voice? No. So where this is all coming from? There's no proof. The man who gave you the message, he never heard Allah, he never saw Allah, he never witnessed to Allah. So how we will know that there is a God, his name is Allah? And when I asked you what Allah is, you said to me there's an Arab guy exists long time before, and he said worship something, and that is Allah. This is what Allah is for you. Worship something. Thank you. So you Muslim worship something. Nice to meet you. So who is Allah? Nothing. You all what we get from you, Dr. Rohi, with my respect to you, that you Muslim do not know who is Allah.
No, Allah is sent a book to us, and he proved that he is
How he
sent
proved?
the book.
How he proved? How he proved? By
He
saying
proved that
man have a sperm coming from the backbone. Is that a proof? By saying that sperm coming from the ribs of the women. Have you ever heard of a woman have a sperm and the sperm coming from her ribs?
Yes, it is.
What do you mean yes? What yes? Women have a sperm?
Yes.
Where do you get from? Where do you get from that women they have a sperm and their sperm is coming from their ribs?
Look, now Allah said فلينظر الإنسان مما خلق من ماء دافق يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب إنه على رجعه لقادر يوم تبلى السرائر فما له من قوة ولا ناصر.
Right.
What does this mean? Okay. So I translate this this verse. The slave man observed ejected emerging from between the backbone and the ribs.
Right.
Indeed, Allah is to return him to life is able. The day when secrets will be put on trial, then man will have no power or any helper. This is now look at this verse. You are said that the semen coming from backbone and the ribs, but coming from testes. So it is a mistake. It is a mistake. The verse not talking about the semen, but talking about the human, because the speech from the first was about the beginning of the human creation. The end of this world, then return the man
you
to
are reading
life
the
once
interpretation
again.
of who, Dr. Rohi? When we speak about something, please give me a reference. All the reference speak that the gushing fluid is the sperm of the man and the sperm of the women. Do you agree or no? All the interpretation says that.
No.
Okay, give me the interpretation you are reading.
يعود ضمير يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب إلى الإنسان ولا يعود إلى الماء الدافق.
Okay. Who is the one agree with you, my friend? Who is the interpretation you are reading for me from? Is that Ibn Kathir? Is that Al-Qurtubi? Is that Al-Jalalain? I have them all in front of me, and they are saying the opposite from what you are saying. The ma'un dafiq, it's a gushing fluid, and we can explain it from the hadith. Do you want me to show you that your prophet he explained that verse?
Yes. So the verb أنا قلت the verb coming from ascribe to the man and don't ascribe to the semen. Why? So what is the meaning of coming from between the backbone and the ribs? The meaning of the first in Holy Quran يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب, emerging from between the backbone and the ribs, is long immigration beginning.
My friend, let us make it short. Let us make it short. Give me one interpretation agree with you.
Ibn Abbas said that.
Okay, Ibn
That
Abbas, here we
said
go.
that.
Let us go to Ibn Abbas, my friend. Let us go to Ibn Abbas. Here we go. It's in front of us, no problem. It issued between the lions of the man and the ribs of the women. What is that? Let us go to verse number 6. Ibn Abbas is in front of me. Allah then explained, saying, He is created from gushing fluid into the womb of the women. Here we go. This is Ibn Abbas, your choice. So it's a gushing fluid go inside the womb of the women. What is the gushing fluid coming from the man going inside the womb of the women? You said something to me different from what it says in front of me. You said totally different story. You said it's not about sperm, and obviously it's about sperm. It's about a gushing fluid. It's not just a normal fluid, it's a gushing fluid, and obviously this is when a man have orgasm. So it's a gushing fluid go into the womb of the women, and then in verse number 7 confirm that women have a fluid too, and that fluid is coming from her ribs. So this is Ibn Abbas, your choice, proving you wrong. What you say?
Now I open the tafsir.
The tafsir in front of me in the screen. People, they can read it in English too. And this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan.
هنا يقول في تفسير النكت والعيون يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب فيه قولان أحدهما من بين الصلب والترائب من بين صلب الرجل وترائبه من بين صلب الرجل وترائبه قاله الحسن وقتادة. هذا هو القول
Translate,
الأول.
please translate so people they can understand.
Okay.
So there's a gushing fluid, correct me if I'm wrong, according to what you said, gushing fluid coming from between the backbone of the man and the ribs of the man, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
What is the gushing fluid come from between the backbone and the ribs of the man? What kind of God he says that the sperm of the man is coming from the backbone, between the backbone and the ribs of the man, according to you? This is what you said. This is the opinion of Qatada. Okay, we went with the opinion of Qatada, but this is horrible. What kind of God he says such a thing? What the sperm of the man have to do with the ribs of the man?
Look, I said the semen not coming from backbone and the ribs, but coming from testis. Okay.
Where it says that? Where it says that? The Quran says the opposite, my friend. It says يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب. Let us analyze the words. What is a sulb? Is the backbone, correct? A sulb is the backbone.
Yes, الصلب هو الظهر أو backbone.
All right. So a sulb. Let us get conclusion now. A sulb here is the backbone. الترائب is the ribs of the women. Is that correct?
Now I said to in Arabic, then I translate the verse, okay, the chapter.
Okay.
الحديث في الآيات السابقة عن بدء خلق الإنسان ثم إرجاعه حيا، الضمير له عندما قال فما له من قوة ولا ناصر لا يستقيم إذا أرجعناه إلى الماء الدافق، إنما إلى الإنسان. كلمة على رجعه إنه على رجعه لقادر تعود إلى الإنسان. الإرجاع يعني يعود الإنسان إلى حيا للحساب، لأن الله يقول يوم تبلى السرائر فما له من قوة ولا نصر. إذن الآيات فلينظر الإنسان مما خلق من ماء دافق يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب لا تعود على المني، لأنه قال بعدها إنه على رجعه لقادر.
You are not giving me proof. I ask you, where is the proof? You said Ibn Abbas. Ibn Abbas say the opposite. Give me a proof. Until now, what you are saying to me, you are just going around in a circle. You are saying nothing to me. And let me show you what your prophet said. Your prophet said that the women have a gushing fluid too. When a woman, her name Salim, she came to Muhammad and said to him that she saw a wet dream. She was horny at night and she have orgasm, and she came to the prophet and she said to him, should I wash? I saw a wet dream. The wife of Muhammad, Salama, sorry, Zainab, she said to Muhammad, do women have sorry Salama, she said, do women have sperm, the discharge? He said yes, otherwise how the baby resemble the mother? So your prophet claim that women, they have a sexual fluid, and because of that the baby resembled the mother. So you are saying to me you have God, and the God, he proved himself in the Quran, and Muhammad is the proof, and whatever Muhammad he say is a true. And here we go, Muhammad, he claimed that there is a sexual fluid coming out of the women, and this is the discharge of the women, and because of this discharge the baby resembled the mother. Is that accurate, my friend?
Uh,
Do you want to read
now,
do you want to read for you the hadith in Arabic so you can get it better? قالت يا رسول الله إن الله لا يستحي من الحق هل على المرأة غسل إذا احتلمت؟ قال نعم إذا رأت الماء. فضحكت أم سلمة فقالت أتحترم المرأة؟ فقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فبما شبه الولد. So your prophet confirmed what is written in the Quran, that women, they have sexual fluid, it is gushing out, discharge, and even Muhammad in different hadith he described it as yellow and thin, and the water of the man as thick and white. So why are you going around in a circle saying the Quran doesn't say that, when your prophet he confirmed that? Are you saying your prophet getting the information wrong and he's wrong?
I don't know if this hadith is correct or
my
not.
friend, this is Sahih Bukhari and this is Sahih hadith. Dr. Rohi,
yes, but
Dr. Rohi, be careful. You are a person who have a PhD. Last time you said to me this hadith is weak. You went 2 weeks after you came back and you said to me it was correct. Correct? You remember? And you know, I will not say to you it is correct unless it's correct, and you know that. I am speaking to someone educated, he have a PhD in Islam, and not to a kid in the street. So this is Sahih Bukhari, hadith number 6091, and I can give you tons of hadith the same, and all of them are correct. So now, was Muhammad wrong?
No, not wrong. What?
Okay.
But I said, what's the real meaning of this hadith? Not
the meaning is so clear. The meaning is so clear. Muhammad is saying why women, how the baby resemble the mother, because simply the women, she have orgasm, and that is the water coming out of her vagina, as simple as that. So do we need really like a scholar to give interpretation for this? Anyway, we can go to the scholars. We can go right now to any scholars and any, you know, Ibn Kathir. We can go to Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, Al-Jalalain, whatever you want. All of them agree that this is the case.
In the ancient time, there is no science and no how the baby come. It is
so
as
Muhammad,
we see.
So you are saying Muhammad, because he was ignorant, he do not know.
No. Look, now when I said, now when the Bible said, now look at the stage of fetal creation in the Bible in Job. Hast thou not poured me out as milk and curdled me like cheese? Thou last clothed me with the skin and the flesh, and hast
your prophet he copied that, and your prophet he copied that, he put it in the Quran, but because he is copying, he is not the original author. He make it messed up, and this has nothing to do with our topic. Here you will see that your prophet he is speaking about women have gushing fluid. The interpretation in front of me, it says it clearly that women have gushing fluid. Okay, let me ask you, when Muhammad he said here that this women, she have a sexual discharge, and he said this is why the baby resembled the mother. Muhammad is saying that based on what?
Please listen to me. Now, as the first in Bible, ألم تصبني كاللبن وخثرتني كالجبن كسوتني جلدا ولحما فنسجتني بعظام.
My friend, what does have to do with the ribs of the women and the backbone of the man? Does it say there that God he made us from backbone?
My friend, listen to me.
You are taking
Listen
me
to
out
me.
of the topic. We can talk about
No,
this
no,
after
no,
we finish
no,
this.
no, no.
There is a mistake in that verse. Why you are mentioning that verse to me? There's no mistake there. We
I
are
want
talking about something
to.
different, Dr. Rohi. I want an answer. Why in the world your God and your prophet both they think women they have gushing fluid and that fluid make the baby look like them, and that gushing fluid is coming from the ribs? I have all the interpretation in front of me. All of them they consist and they say that the ribs of the women at Taraib is the ribs of the women.
The chapter of Quran in Surah At-Tariq is clear that he ماذا يقول فلينظر الإنسان مما خلق من ماء دافق يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب not سمن not ماء دافق إنه على رجعه لقادر يوم تبلى السرائر إنه الإنسان. So I translate, let man observe from what he was created. He was created from a fluid ejected, emerging from between the backbone and the ribs. Indeed, Allah is to return him to life is able.
So
The day when secrets will be put on to
so
it.
you just said that your God, he said, you repeat the same thing, that you are created from ejected fluid, ejected from where to where, Mr. Roy?
Ejected from where?
Yeah, from where to where? Ejected, because ejected mean it's a gushing fluid. It's a fluid is motion is in a motion. It's moving non-stop. So it's a gushing fluid, which means it's moving fast from point A to point B. Where this gushing fluid moving from where to where?
The first is talking about man, not talking about semen. The first not talking about the semen, talking about the human, because the speech from the first was about.
My friend. That it's the human. Yes, it's about the human, but the human is created from gushing fluid, ejected. You are the one who said that a second ago. Look at the man. Why the man don't look how he was created? He was created from gushing fluid. From what? Gushing fluid ejected. Okay, what is the gushing fluid ejected, which is the man created with? Tell me. I'm listening.
I know, I see. Look at the verse carefully. Look at the verse carefully. It is talking about the human, not talking about the fluid.
My friend, for sure, it's talking about the human. The human, how he was created from gushing fluid. What is the gushing fluid? Explain to us. What is the gushing fluid?
يخرج.
No. What is the gushing fluid? Before, don't go to. Let us take it one by one, because obviously, it doesn't matter how high the person I'm speaking to with education. Still, I have to do the same procedure always. We have to move step by step, slowly. What is the gushing fluid we are talking about? It's fluid and it's gushing. What is that gushing fluid?
Okay, look, I will make her start now and return. Please wait me, please.
No problem. Take care.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You see, it doesn't matter. You speak to a kid, you speak to an adult, it's the same. It's the same. You speak to a person who have a PhD or a person of high school, it's the same. They will not say, they will not answer, they will not give an answer. So who is Allah? We learned today from somebody have a PhD that or Allah is something. I mean, thank you very much.